It's time, my friends. TSM versus QoR Gaming, best of 5 lower finals, my friends. Let's go, let's go. TSM last game against Gilbert was incredible. This man here, Timotino, played like a god, my friends. Eyes on him. QoR, they face Envy. Didn't play their best, got destroyed low-key. And the winner here will play tomorrow against Envy, also best of 5.
If you get cut to the quick like
against
if you have strong yellow presence, then
one of the best things in the world, man. My favorite thing.
The Darkest wasn't the one that fell in that first encounter.
Mundi, why did you play Envy so much?
Dark cover
Bro,
being used
how could I not?
Stall, and eventually QoR have got to go for it.
Yeah, all they've really got to deal with GMD is going to be a recon, and well, he does feel pressured out enough to swing into a couple players, go down, so Plant should be relatively free. It's nice.
QoR is a good team, man.
The map.
Oh, look at this. 7 is not giving them any space, no time to work with. TSM keep just stepping up here at inopportune moments as far as QoR are concerned, and as much as Alum has done across the rest of the map,
bro,
is tearing them apart. They're going to have a defuse.
Caralho, 7.
Anything about it. And, all right, TSM pistol. These guys are a little different like that, I'm not gonna lie. Alvin is too far forward. He's seen no one cross, so I don't think TSM are convinced by this. And dude, Alum is, goddamn. Early on in this game, huge on that part.
Yeah, this guy's can shoot one, that's for sure.
And just picking up these frags.
7's on fire, bro.
Actually finds his second there as the Ice Orb comes down. Nerve's going to be right there, and Vora's about to get crunched on in a moment. Logan's coming at him from mid, and he...
Man, if you had stopped this plant.
Going to do it. Timotino will certainly have an opportunity.
Observer!
Shot and
okay,
does.
Got it.
So fast with a kill on a GMD, however.
Oh, dangerous. Timotino misses the shot and is punished as a result of it. Adam, I think, made a flip correction vertically there over at green to find that kill on 7.
Okay.
Darkest had no
main solo.
That he was trying to climb up on top of Crows, but there is a plan to now fall back to these A positions. TSM at least able to get him behind his
TSM must win this round, man.
Swing, yeah, it comes. You might at least able to take the trade. 2Z low, but Alum now is getting involved. The tour de force hits. Vora's going to give this one a tap in a 1v3. Nerve and Alum healthy enough, and these tour de force shots.
Ali, man, looking good on the chamber on nice box, bro.
This is going to slow things up a little bit more, and wow, that's a lot of pings, a lot of info. Darkest has got to go for it now. Wall thrown down. This time across the wave. Still gets caught out though, and Vora is controlling this space from up above. 7 missed the first op shot, but it's good for the second, and well, takes a very
okay. Party is something with those weapons, man.
Sees the shot from Vora. There'll be a double swing, should end him. Nice.
If you get one more kill here, it's so good, Alan.
There's no time left in the round to get the
so good for a team, man.
Cheeky to try and recover a weapon. D-Turret looking to pick up. Oh god, that first shot.
They got it sometimes, man. It'd be hard.
That's rough for Alvin. No damage taken by QoR in taking that part of the map. Now TSM are trying to respond quickly. They can hear each other though, and Gimona's already set up. This is big. That's one.
Good try.
That's all he's going to have for the time being. Darkest tops himself back up, and it's off to the B side. A lot of control of this part of the map for QoR.
TSM's way back into the round as if Logan wasn't looking in the right direction at the right time. Timotino gets a free kill, shoots him in the back. Vora has a recon for this retake to be activated off the backup. Still smokes from 7 as well.
Smart by Ali, man.
Wants to play in front of it.
Darkest walled off kitchen. So based. Now, there's a bit of a timer here. Alum tries to get around the corner. There's going to be a backstab. I like
Darkest, what the hell?
Eyes of Darkest, but he actually loses down that.
Oh, good flag.
Good, my goodness. Timo trying to get to the edge of the smoke.
This is one of
and a shot on Vora will give him another chance. Nerve going to get pressed on here, but
man, QoR is cooking, guys. This is TSM map pick, but remember, the map is attack side, so.
Some really lovely play. TSM are thrown onto the eco.
Well, this is quite a
Timotino!
No charges.
Good lord.
Bro, how did they want that?
What?
It was a 2v4, 5?
I mean, just no good reason he should be
sheriffs
there, but
get 3 kills.
Okay. I mean, all of
Allen
ready
on 42 HP
on that side of the map to absorb aggression. Unlucky.
And we've seen a couple of variations of that look from
We've got to play together,
play
guys,
up on green.
Secure the trades.
That though, that's something.
The only way you lose a run like that
well, Nerve is going to have
play
confirmation on what he probably already knew, is that all King's horses and them are over at B. And of course with Vora now. Bear in mind that trademark is in place. So again,
and this is winning for QoR, man.
Killjoy-esque flank detection.
TSM wasn't
in play for
able to get any weapons yet.
Yeah, I in no way doubt QoR's abilities to close out this 2 versus 3, especially with Alum alive right now.
30 seconds left.
Here's the plan.
Spike planted.
Timotino is so weak.
Oh my god, bro. The deal was good.
Down a very nice amount of health. And this is a bit more awkward now for TSM. Alvin has got a rifle to hand, though, so he does walk past the killing field. And we saw earlier on the round, gets himself an upgrade. Vora, though, not so much. Recon here doesn't yield any information, as Nerve and Alum.
It's not a round that TSM was supposed to win at first place, but they could win, you know?
Armor.
And now it's tough for them, bro.
Ready here to zap whoever tries to get over towards the spike. It's Vora. Very low after that one. That should do him in. Oh, Nerve down. Vora cleverly moves away.
Oh my god, they're gonna win it. They're gonna win it.
Here's it now.
I mean, they've also, to some extent, conditioned TSM with that, right? They're always finishing B when that was the play, so... See if TSM try to get back in fast.
I think Alvin wanted to fight in the side. Big damage, though, on the planter, and killed. Nicely done for Alvin. 7 just dives in. Again, whatever he can do to delay the plant, he's happy with. TSM eyeing off a 7th round here, but far from done. Vora, what was the second?
Nice, bro. Nice, nice. Good round, man.
Effect. I definitely feel his absence. Timo's got a little wide. He's unaware that Logan actually got off that
Yo,
line.
this guy's on fire, bro. He's actually really good.
Free for TSM.
He's putting amazing performance consistency.
Awkward. Nerve quite low, and 7's gonna put
Incredible, man. Incredible.
a disastrous pistol.
Yeah, Car is in trouble, guys. TSM has everything to win this round in an easy way now.
Gonna step up.
30 seconds.
Delaying. Allen creeping forward.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my... Bro, nothing in life is easy. That's the truth. Nothing is free, guys. I always say that. Nothing in life is free.
Classic will burn him down. That's gonna force him down.
Any second now.
Tuzi. Win these 9 times out of 10. One would imagine. Whoa, okay, there we go. Gets himself 2. Come on, 7 though, clear the sight. There is some back snowman presence. And yeah, this time, TSM know they need to fight a little bit deeper. They want to secure at least the extra cash from this plant. And, I see the shock dart for default. Slightly different plant location now as TSM set up and dig in. They've got themselves now a Vandal and an Outlaw for this post plant.
Yeah, that Outlaw looking more like a shotgun. So 7 is gone with the Sheriff.
Okay. Nerve here realizing the round might have just crumbled away. These guys are thrifting each other.
What?
Nerve is just going to walk up into this. I don't know. Oh,
nice kill by Nerve. Oh, the VM there at the end. I love that.
Respond just in time. Come on. A little bit slow to the trigger finger, apparently.
And looking at the minimap, oh my god, what a shot from Logan. But a limit.
Oh, trying to rest.
For the rest.
Oh, heads to be the stage.
Nerve, surely. 7 quickly ducks out of the way. Paranoia, though, doesn't connect. Briefly decayed down, and here's Alva. This is about as scrappy as it gets. The Muddy Men reach up from the depths.
But Alim is so fast on this flank. He was in B main so early.
Surely you're looking for it, though. There is an alarm bot there. Note that. Obviously, couldn't be triggered. Okay, 7 just got slapped there.
Bro, crazy game, dude. Thrifty after thrifty after thrifty.
That has to be stepped into, and so the decay will be active. All right.
Okay, Nerve, that's huge.
Lockdown now.
God, the shocks, man.
Nerve's doing a great job with the shots, bro.
Okay, so Tuzi in the pit, but currently get involved in the fight from here. TSM more than happy to brawl out, despite the fact finally get themselves a plant. So able to clear the
Alvin Boy.
Alvin.
What a name.
Crucial pick-off. That's Nerve down, causing headaches. With his ability to send those shocks in, and Tuzi just has to step out of the pit. Now he's exposed, and they kind of know where he is. It's a process of elimination. Out of the pit, into the corner by Jen, and easily snapped up. Logan here's got it all to do, and he opens well. Alvin Boy had 3 in the round. Vora, check that, son. And now Gimon, who's had some unlucky encounters in this game, has to win this one out. He knows, sees the barrel.
GMD. Guys, their money is shed now.
Wall going to be thrown down. Darkest boosts up. I'm going to assume maybe poke through that smoke a little bit. Timotino going to activate off the back of that kill.
All right, so they dropped that on Vora, but he's able to avoid the shot in from Logan. Be a dangerous spot to be in now. That dark cover is a real problem back in the corner. And Timo peers over the top of it. Oh my goodness, Nerve! What is that? 3 with the Sheriff, and Allen brings the tour de force to bear.
You do that.
Yet another ridiculous thrifty.
Odin abuse, that's just the world we live in.
Yes, it's fine. I mean, at every level of play, Alvin actually gets an early advantage here on the A side of the map. Can he convert off this? There it is. 2Z down to 100 Fury. This time, Vora strikes true. Bit of William Tell for you. But Nerve still holds this ever-problematic snowman position that TSM have grappled with extensively. And of course, with that 7 in play, It's not as simple as TPing that spike to a different part of the map. TSM just want to cut noise a little bit here. Maybe have Nerve move to a less advantageous position.
Okay, Darkest will be able to
To
res.
explore A, still got a whole minute to work with.
Yeah,
They're
now
gonna push
TSM.
this
it
is
over
a-
the
Ooh, Darkest, you need to live. my
Okay,
friend.
no, I think she actually should
Now
go.
TSM, they're totally fine with just
commit to
running
that
over
fight.
to
It was
A
the
because
chance
they
of
feel
them
like if
winning the
they
round,
do,
you know?
there's a chance Darkest just goes for a res
We
there.
need that 1v1 there.
He's not going to. Core want to fight this.
So I don't understand.
Nerve to Rafters already. Default plan.
Now you're safe, man. Now you're safe.
Nerdy shocks.
You're trolling here.
The Sova player.
Actually, they have money, but still,
Out
it's
here,
like
there's a double face setup, lying in waiter. Now Darkest has to convert. Nice kill on Vora. Now it's the lower health Alvin to
I don't know, man. I don't like that.
Timo, Alvin, and Gimondo all still standing. It's an all but impossible situation. Fortunately for Core, though, that's
11
they picked
to 10.
up, committed to this A play. Now, here's the TP. Stuck?
Oh my
Question
god.
mark?
Yeah, 7 is in spawn. GMD is on the B site. It's madness. It's absolute madness for TSM. They're trying to now plant on A while 2 their members are playing
But that's
minigames.
the
Teammate space.
most
though.
unlucky what I've ever seen.
Cope might sound like Cope, but it is crucial. TSM had to
I've never seen a Omen get his soul destroyed, bro.
Kimon has to get active. He
That's what
needs
you
to
spawn.
find a pick here. I think he saw the
Oh
barrel
my
of
God.
Allen
Oh
just
my
stick
god,
in
the
corner.
second.
And he's got him.
Well done,
What a timing
Jemde.
to find. Now things get a little bit dicey, but Tuzi's been on that late reflank and is catching out Vora.
Okay,
Timo's
this is the
down to
coming
2.
around.
Gimon now is positioned.
GMD, the savior of TSM.
What a time to come alive. Tuzi has got to now take matters into his own hands.
Together,
Playing
high and
close.
low, high and low.
High low swing, surely.
Bro,
doesn't
bro,
want this
TSM,
down.
that was nice. Yo,
And
Jim D,
comes
you
to the
are him,
rescue.
bro. That's
Puts
so play.
TSM one round away from taking the map. And they'll be embedded now, ready to fight for the map.
A big win con for Core now is trying to get back into this site and get the pit down. TSM want to deny them of the ability to ever use that Viper's pit by just
Yeah, no one was
fighting
that
in the
strike,
site together right now.
Timo's going to back up to a bit of a weaker position, though. Now up close, wall thrown up by Darkest. I love it. It's cheeky. Can he do something about this? Yes, Timo around the corner. Gimon going to
We're going
things out
Chote.
now. Things falling in a screaming heap. It's only 7 left to try and salvage.
We are
things.
going to
Logan
OT
with
on the first map of today, man.
Take us
I like
to
that.
overtime. Darkest has to try and find a way to plant despite this. And Gimon, of course, wants to try and exploit that open partition. Alvin swings on high, but Core are ready for him. Gimon here still, though, on timing. He has it. Oh, such a good timing! Oh, Nerve!
Spike
Tough
Jim D is the
really
guy,
easy
man.
to
He's
watch
the
it
savior of
around.
TSM, my
Just a little
friend.
bit
The
limited in
savior.
terms of their coverage.
player standing.
Alam just loses out of Gimon. Get another 3-piece from him.
The OG TSM fans will know what I'm talking about, bro. They will know the impact that Jim D
Just
had when he joined the
is
team.
such a
Saw from Timitino's mid-cross coverage. And it pays off once
nice
again.
shot.
Alvin, I think he's been red.
So ready for that, our Core. Love that decision. The 3-man push. They know they're going to catch that solo player.
No chipmunks there to back him up either. Now,
Oh,
Gimon
did they check?
stays hidden. Doesn't try and swing off Vora's contact.
Last player standing.
Ah, that's
Have to do
unlucky.
some dirty, dirty things.
Or-
Alum will at least be a kill that he takes. Trigger discipline, it is there. Oh,
Indeed, bro. That was the correct decision, okay?
You can run it back later.
damn, bro. I did not get here with the low-hanging fruit, bro. I just sprinkle it in every now and then. Either way,
Oh my
keep
God.
on active early this time. Player advantage for TSM is at least Timo is going to be able to fall back this time, not opting for the glass cannon. Instead, wants to be armored and ready to throw down. Oof. Close, but no cigar on the snake bite.
Spike.
Tuzi with the default plant.
All of Core kind of relegated to that back yellow and B main position now. This is super dangerous. There's a flank coming through as well, but they do have the trip to cover it, at least for now.
All this over you, Till. All of it. Still
Dark
at
cover
the disposal.
thrown over the trip on the flank.
Timotino.
That is dirty. Seven's got to get up here. Oh, the deck is, like I said, really standing against Core this time around. Seven can walk up here. Yep, he's the Joker. That TSM draw.
What?
And yeah, on the river, Logan's able to find a quick double. That's 3. There's going to be a defuse at some point, but time isn't quite
time?
there. 7. Salvage.
No time,
In
no
And
time.
once-
Mappy point for Core.
Successful on the... Wait, no!
I'm like,
Seconds left.
And
5v4.
En masse here. Alan, of course, can sort of get off this line, but again, just lingers a little bit too long. He's brought
Yeah,
down
guys,
here.
looks like
TSM
we'll go to the distance
gonna
here.
make this a little bit
Well,
of
some
a
crazy stuff
slower
happened.
of a game, rather, folks. We are heading for, yeah, potentially a 29th, maybe even more, round of Valorant on Icebox. Both teams looking to work those jitters out early, but we've gone all the way.
The drone mechanics
No prospect of saving here. Doesn't make any sense. Core have got to go for it, but they can't feel good about it. In an oppressive position, having to swing that Viper wall. Kimon ready, waiting, willing.
Go again.
Went low in the process.
And she can't have part of my day rate either.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah, that's
like, what?
All right, Timatino.
I was expecting that.
Nice little first.
Still died.
Alvin is going to hear this. Not the walk up tube per se, but some of that action through mid. Wall once again in kitchen, so you better believe that Core have staked their claim to this part of the map, and so TSM will just try and contain them. Alvin not really sure where to look, concerned about a push up mid, and Darkest.
He didn't fully check, like he didn't believe the guy was going to be there. That is a troll.
Here's Tuzi now. Core. All right, maybe a jitter there or something. Regardless, we got TSM coming back in here. Shocked out for Vora can be expelled, and of course that paranoia is up for 7. Timo low here, likely to be the decoy. Paranoia on towards that plant spot, but no follow-up quite yet. TSM have got a little bit of time to work with, but you'll notice Nerve has managed to get back towards that belt position. They're going to fight for it hard. This puts Nerve now in a almost impossible situation. Spam down on the planner, but he shows himself with the traces.
Right.
Vandal in hand. Shocked out, avoided by...
Right.
Kimon sitting back. We do have a kill of the diffuser, though.
Across from Snowman when the wall drops.
Kimon was not spotted doing that, I don't think. No, he was. Okay, Tuzi saw just a little bit of him. He has to fight forward in some way. Viper wall, no longer a factor. Okay, Alvin up on the corner.
This is the game.
Down from Kimon, but Kimon and Alvin already find themselves one each. Would have evened up the numbers. The Darkest not intervene, and there's still a player sitting well back at Snowman.
7
here has to impromptu set up some smoke architecture and get hunting. And essentially hoping for a bit of a timing here. His teammate obviously is holding from yellow, but with no armor. Last cannon has to go. There is Alam. It is all on Timatino, folks. Armorless.
Can he do it?
Forward to work with, though. Let's see how far it gets him. Nerve is dealt with, but now 2 players up on the site. Need to reload after this shot.
Yo, Alan, you're good too, bro. You're good.
Was earned. Back we go. There was a ping there early. 7 fighting for that space. Logan tried to get up on pipes. Probably didn't expect the Omen to be hanging around for so long. So off to the races we are. But it's a slightly hampered squad of Core that tentatively approaches A side of the map for good reason. Oh, goodness. Vora with God knows what in his hands there. I don't even want to know. Not ready to fight for it. And Alvin and Gimon have to find a way to salvage. And there's already the Sage Wall in play. And this feels like we're headed to Core advantage. Almost guaranteed. We need some serious heroics right now. And Alan fights
another chance for Core.
It's 7 kills in 2 rounds.
Close the map. TSM map.
Just play here for the opener, but he's on the move. He opts to push up.
Yo, this guy's on fire, bro.
He still converts as
Chamber on nice box, huh?
TSM are going to go for it now.
You guys think he will sit down and chance?
Trying to cover that with the smoke of Core.
Probably not, right?
Just get the plan at least. But they're gonna have
we'll definitely see Chamber, that's for sure. Offer's gonna
pretty
play.
Insane the GMD is able to get a pit right now. What? I mean, just
is there in condition, man? Because 5v4 things will be tough.
So TSM can absolutely win this out now.
That is. Okay, that's pretty astonishing. All those old orbs gobbled up. It's at the cost of Timo there. That's what allows it to be picked up.
Oh my god.
Though deals a death blow.
Oh my god.
That's over off the map. And Alvin is a little bit too slow.
I had the chance.
Stuck in here by a slow orb.
Yeah.
Can't even get him.
That's the game, guys. That's the game.
Core
actually did that.
To fight within it. In a 1v1.
It was tough for GMD. It was tough for GMD. GG Core Gaming taking down TSM on their map, my friends. And bad news, guys. I will have to leave now. I will make the highlights for you, but I don't think I'll be able to be present on the next map. Maybe for the entire series. I will have to take care of some personal stuff, and I don't know when I will be able to come back. Okay.
Unbelievable.
So that's it, my friends. Sorry. If I can, I'll be back for the final maps.
All right, you're right.
Whoa, he's fast. He's so fast.
Bro is sat on top of that. That's crazy. Alan knows very quick. He does beat the timing. Yeah. I mean, this is fair. I mean, there's obviously a lot of stall, like you mentioned. We did get to watch Darkest standing on top of that very slow warp. So I guess it feels similar to maybe like a C's setup. Might be a little more possible to avoid the follow-up nade, but fair enough. Very interesting looks here. TSM playing more to the outer edges of the map, with the exception of Gimon, who actually gets up inside this dark cover. But Core they've seen enough.
Alvin has pushed all the way out of C and is definitely going to need to find himself in a situation where he gets a kill and lives. Or gets 2 kills. Or maybe even 3. He's got to do something, Mitch. He's got to do something on this flank. Because I don't really see the impact coming from the other players at this point.
Alvin is a really
30 seconds
really
left.
conservative player I've noticed on these flanks. He's probably like the other end of the spectrum to Net, for example. He very much, even when he's like the loose end of the site, on the attack side, we saw it on Icebox, he didn't really ever ask for too much, just maintained presence and watched for push-ups. So yeah, again, it's very slow and steady. He wants the saber rattling to obviously come from Gimon and Timo here, who also have to clear rubble manually. So yeah, Gimon doubles back there. Good that's a bloody paranoia. Alam tries to circumvent that by getting up close, but he gets flattened. Tuesday though, beautiful right click. He's in a good spot. Alvin finally gets active and it pays off. Wait a minute. TSM convert on the 3v4. They were saying that on a map like this. There's the plant, 7 chunked low. Obviously trying to challenge from Waterfall. 3 full health players on the core side, or mostly. Tuesday did take some incidental damage. Another smoke here to continue to stall out to make that, yep, it's going to be refreshed. That push up on the site for TSM is going to be costly, and they've already lost Timo now as well. 7's moved up from Waterfall here, but Logan's found yet another one. The drop down from Tuesday. He's given up a good position, but Nerve steps in where he's needed. And this post plant, so good for core.
Can certainly expect 2 players.
Fault line and paranoia follow up. Yeah, this side's getting hit very, very hard. Tuesday able to follow up on that setup. And 7 now will pick up the dances relay. Oh, okay, get you one. Get you one.
Just playing Minecraft.
Got mine.
Just built himself a little hut in the back. Respect. Got his.
He got farmed like a villager for emeralds, though. Now, of course, with a still garden active, there's just 0 reason to commit that into a 1 versus 3, so Alvin will just walk the smoke. What? No! Alvin able to swing! Alvin low, 24, gets a better weapon though. How about them apples? Alvin low has to back away. Alvin may have opened the ridiculous opportunity here. Alvin trying to stay safe and has to commit the ultimate to stay alive.
Rubble fight, a little slow into the nade perhaps. Let's see what they got.
There's the slow. Core though, respect it. But this lets 7 get right up close and personal. Rolling Thunder, though, is going to open this up a little bit more. The wall timing, legendary. They're still going to be able to break through it, though, but TSM had a chance to recover. They bought themselves the breathing room with the Sage Wall of all things. And 7's feeling himself. Why wouldn't you be? Darkest down by Gimon. He's 3rd of the round, and Nerve is not getting out of here alive. I'll give you that one for free. Affected by a slow wall. I thought one might have been thrown a little deeper. That wasn't the case, but there was no chance to back up him. I love this fast play, though, in towards C door. And no need for a commitment. Now, again, we've seen Shield Wall go to the B side of the map, so if Core expecting this, they don't have to slow down. Just accelerate into the side. Vora tries to catch him, but Alvin is having a game. Not enough there to stop Core in their track. Still guarded. Comes out, maybe not the time he was looking for. The Sheriff's just sung for Core in the end. And now Timo, able to skirt around the edge of the steel garden from Logan, still will have to deal with the Razor Vine in his way.
Honestly,
now take a 1v2.
Vine pretty important. It just even keeps him off the line from being able to throw a paint shell onto the planter.
The playbook for these guys is genuinely really deep. It's not just the same thing on defense side as well. It's a lot of like these little set plays have looked really good. Attack side calling also pretty mixed. And their opponents really struggle to answer it. That's freaking nuts. Come on, boost up on the wall, slow orb to sort of deny an acceleration into the side after that trade goes, and Kimon can reset himself here. Now, yeah, Nightfall does connect, and it will persist, but someone's trolling behind the wall. 7 tries to open it up himself. Nerve will gun him down. Timo has the time. Oh, never mind. Didn't see it.
But somehow he lives too. No. All good.
Yeah, not a problem at all. Aftershock caught Vora there. Gimon speculating through that dark cover, but it's about to get heavy over on this side, and Gimon was too busy fiddling with his accoutrements. So he will be caught out in reload. Timo has a chance to redeem himself, and somehow, man, he always has the timing. Darkest responds. Rolling Thunder. I like this. Alvin ahead of it. Can he make the shot? No, not clear. Darkest. What a clutch. I'm glad that we have such a juiced map here after a pretty extensive overtime and tech pause bonanza in the previous. This one's definitely got me on the edge of my seat. Never know what to expect from these guys. Door opens up. Gimon is waiting. Darkest also takes a massive hit in that slow orb, make follow up. It's hard to do.
Oh my
Practicing,
God,
they're practicing his calligraphy on the wall there. And gets a splash of red as a reward. Big tree presence. Some real horticulturists on the map here, Wyatt. QoR.
When this hit comes in, Alvin does have this steel garden, by the way. He's in position to hit all 4 players with it.
All right. They're waiting for something. TSM, though, not going to move up and give them anything for the time being. Heavy pings towards that stairs side, though. They might be waiting on Logan to get moving. Prowler out. Fault line connects on Alvin Boy. Steel Garden probably gets ripped here. And so the weapon's taken away. Logan trying to get active, though. Sees Timotino into the smoke. And what a connection. The one player not inside the Steel Garden. Timo, though, with some room to breathe. Showstopper connects on the darkest. But it still leaves Alvin solo. Versus Logan. And this guy on the Guardian. Been pretty bloody sharp. The second shot is good enough.
Now, Olympus has found the timing to push all the way out of B. Are they going to check this or just make their way to C? Looks like...
looking like that Olympia winner in the middle seat on the plane, bro. Just taking all the space. And he'll be happy with that 1 kill. I don't know. TSM was just like, well, I guess that's the price of doing business if we try and crossbar me without checking it. So Alan is going to have backup. There's a fault line to play off.
Yeah, love this setup.
Timing's good, but Alan didn't even need it initially. Gimon clear of the fault line, actually finds the best angle possible for that. So digs him out, and the attackers are down to 3. It would have to have been Alvin Boy doing something disgusting, and he does get the kill, but it again once more is traded, and that's all QoR have to do for the rest of this round. A wall not quite solidified, should be broken through there. And a plant steal for TSM.
GMD a little bit stalled up by the C's, but no opportunity to get the kill on him. I like the idea from 7, trying to get forward, take some space elsewhere, catch a player out to even this up. Has a crossfire set up with GMD as well if he eventually goes back down to drop.
That is a big one. 7 getting up towards that upper side now.
TSM have a great setup right now.
And the smoke! Gimon just sees some feet! Just some dogs sticking out under it. Darkest is out of bullets, bro. Needs to reload, and Gimon is a little bit quicker. Transfer. Gimon should just TP up there, honestly. All right, well, that aftershock gets in there. Alum finds Vora, though.
Still no ability to plant, but QoR don't have any other delay.
Yeah, they've used it all now. 7. This is dastardly. Okay, thought he might have caught them both.
Not great, just 1 for 1.
Yeah, would have liked more, especially against this kind of round. TSM, they brought the better weapons into the round. Need to convert it. Otherwise, this gets muddier and muddier. Nerve tucks himself around the corner, and Logan's recovered at the judge.
Just there on an eco round, which is a little unlucky.
And it's going from bad to worst here. Oh, that is sharp stuff. Relay Bolt connects onto Alvin, and it's an easy pick up. Okay, man. Give me his ace. Where's the ghost player? Gimondi's wary of someone pushing offside at him. But Alum looking for his ace, and he will have it. Beautifully done.
There's just no reason for Alan to move. There's no reason for the anchors to move. QoR in a great position.
Paranoid comes in, and they get absolutely flattened. Eventually, TSM just runs short on ideas. The double sentinel comp not able to give them nearly enough of an edge and a haunt. Respect.
And he wasn't being flanked. Knows that now as well.
Yeah, definitely. There's no one is hiding. There's no. It's good spy checking, honestly. Champion's the wrong game. And again, it's a pretty lackluster push for TSM, but we'll forgive it. The weaponry is just not where it needs to be. Stingers and a bucky. And a... Oh, yeah. Darkest really just waiting for a Q there, but they didn't have control of the front of the site, so couldn't play off that with the fault line. Steel guarded. Slow orb being played. There'll be a counter one coming out here from QoR, but it's the slow orb that's actually more of an issue for them, so wait on that perhaps. Logan opts to pop it anyway, and away we go. Timotino back in the fight. It's going to be an overdrive here. Alum clips 7 just around that can headshot there. Goddamn. Okay. 7 taken down. Still
what a stun.
Need to deal with this plant position. Perfect setup. That's disgusting. Another ace for Alum? No, because Logan's a scumbag.
So they've left GMD over at C. Whoa, how aggro is he trying to get?
This is kind of sick. All right, gets him 1 kill.
I did not expect that. There's no smokes now for TSM. They're going to have to act quickly before the rotates come in.
Sheer wall. Obviously had to disrespect it, but Logan was dead, so not a problem. Here's the Rolling Thunder, though, trying to catch him flat-footed. Alan wants to make his way out here. Oh, the relay bolt does connect, but 7 still able to get the bullet storm wound up before it connects. Darkest aware, of course, off to his right would have been the Odin player, but wasn't aware of Timo. TSM fall right on back to rubble here. Force there to be a full commitment from QoR onto the site itself, and they'll have to work from the outside back in. Timatino's brimming with confidence. Ford pings him out, though. A lot of info. Tuzi! It's his third for the round, and Vor is very low. Now it's a 2 versus 2. This would surely do them in. Seven's got to step up here with a Hunter's Fury. Well placed, definitely gets them rattled up on the side. Seven has to spray around the corner, gets a ton of damage now. Tuzi can't even half it, so has to take his 4th kill. Vora, 16 health, knows he should be able to get a shot through the corner, and he does.
They get right in the sight, get the plant down, and then play passive for the Hunter's Fury with the man advantage. That was well done. Alim wants to pick up this op as a way to get back in the game, but is just dealt with immediately by Timatino. Darkest can't even get the trade.
He's gotten himself back into the game. Pretty quiet at the start of this map, and honestly, just was really up against TSM's difficulty in gaining information. Now, though, feels like he's been unleashed. Recon Bolt's going to reveal him. Yeah, paint shells to the back of the site. That's going to be 1 for 7. And Timo can head top side. It's got to be a save. Not enough money here for QoR. Slow them down for a second. And here it is. Showstopper. Just to be sure. Darkest at the very edge of that bloom of damage, but still downed by it. At a paltry 10 health, and Timo wants more action. Tuzi going to deny him, though. We're now looking for another. Vora steps up. It's a trade. Kimon here, paranoia. He knows there's 2 players probably pushing out to mount at that moment. So QoR are very much slowed down. This allows for a pretty safe clear of, Baby Door over towards the A side of the map, and Kimon hears all of this. And that relay bolt did not work as intended, did it? Alum down, tried to get into the game. And now Nerve knows he's caught between a rock and a hard place. Pretty prescient spam location. But it's not going to be that easy. And there's not going to be enough time. Into the dark cover as Kimon skirts around it. Nerve will check just far enough to be sure. Gets the Omen and gets out with his life.
30 seconds left.
Kimon's smoking it out. Using his controller utility, limited as it is. TSM have gotten deep into the map. Now Nerve, though, chooses his moment to spring forth. He cannot complete the 2nd kill, though. Kimon is going to be able to respond from tree. And quickly, Timo thought about taking the upper control, but now it needs to be clear of rubble. There's some action over towards the Baby Door direction. Paranoia followed up on. Logan has to stay tucked for now. Vora definitely has an idea of where he should come from. Alum here, relay bolt over towards Pit. That's the correct decision, but doesn't hit onto Timo. Yet again, that ability doesn't really function as he would have liked. Arc row set up. QoR very much kicked out of the map here. TSM are going to convert on this unless Logan can do the unthinkable. Seal Garden, 10 health. Timo loses his nerve, backs up off the corner. He's up against a Vandal and he knows it. Hoping to buy a little bit of time for himself now. Play that corner with the shorty. Logan has to get on the plant though, the defuse rather, and Timo will put him to bed. TSM with a bizarre composition. Double Senti into the map. Looked great on that defense side. And it looks like they did enough with 6 rounds there. They eventually outlast QoR. Timatino's about to get an encounter here, but might find Tuzi unprepared. No, he sets up the paranoia straight away and is able to win the fight, at least in 7. Alum into the backside. No spike stick just yet. Vora traded out as he knows he actually has to fight for his life instead. Slowly, but surely, Nerve is on his way over towards the seaside. Confirmation that this is where TSM are looking to end, given that the spike is, kind of out there in the open. TSM, with pretty much no util to work with, at least Kimon has a smoke. I have to find out how they salvage this.
Yeah, they were definitely waiting for that smoke to come back up, and also now just waiting for Alvin to be able to get over towards C long so they can at least pressure from 2 different angles.
Oh, gosh.
But QoR just have no inkling that someone could be from C long, I suppose.
Alan Boyd does like these long, conservative, safe kind of flanks. Kimon says, okay, guys.
He just swings out.
Okay, Timo's able to get onto the site, and, well, he just ignores Logan, who's snapped up comfortably by 7. Good pace here. TSM, off the back of that pistol. Make a modest investment on this one, with some Spectres in the game. Kimon now about to double back to mid-window, but has made some noise doing so. But Alvin confirms there's a couple players on the wrap through, and that's an upgrade for Alum. Darkest on the line. Relay Bolt not quite hitting, but Kimon is in an awkward spot. Mid-jump, can't quite get up, but that is a dirty, dirty shock. High voltage warning could have been posted on that one, as Alum is down to 26.
They're making a lot of noise getting over in that A side lane. Timatino trying to get an opportunity to go in to get Tuzi off the spike.
Okay, defuse, cool. Yeah, just do that.
Yes, if he committed, but he doesn't.
Still, QoR are going to be very early towards this site. TSM none the wiser that all this has been heard, and so Logan's able to strike pretty early. 7 on the trade and into the backside. Locks it down. Gimon there to receive Logan as he eventually pushes off that dark cover. So even though QoR had the information, even though they had the foresight, TSM happy to sort of stick this. They're happy that they've created enough misdirection onto the site, but here with the paranoia is Gimon, and Tuesday follows up on his own use of util. 7 immediately delivers here, and there's a double face that was swung into the spacing.
Tuesday picked a great timing.
Water also being heard here. It is the early warning system, so TSM have to give up a player, but there's a lot of information gained. Vora just clambered upon by multiple individuals.
And now Tuesday has a Phantom, plus Alum has the Overdrive, and Nerve has a Hunter's Fury. They could absolutely win this round out.
I think this push through has been telegraphed by the second pick of the Neural Theft, though. QoR know the TSM are asking for even more, and Alum has the Overdrive ready to go. There's Nerve with the Sheriff outside of heaven, and Alvin can't load it down. That's filthy. Logan, huge effort in the round, kill-wise, and a Neural Theft that's extremely informative. Fair enough. The TSM are going to have at least a detection system if Alum pushes off that spot. That's dark. It's just a raw swing. But through Garage, have TSM gotten. And Cyber Cage may have helped them cross, but they're going to have to do it themselves. Dark cover thrown. Tuesday with a fake TP. This is going to cause Gimon to have to check the corner here. Tuesday's not in a position to punish that inattention. Rolling thunder.
Trip backside as well, and it catches Vora.
Fault line that connects, excuse me. Hunter's Fury did come out, paranoia for Tusi, but how can he make use of this? Still wants to try and fight despite that. Knows that there's a bit of a deficit here. QoR need to make up, and he's done a bang-up job. 2 kills for Logan inside that garage. Still no spike plant, and finally Alum is on that flank. Long since having gotten through that trip at lobby. 7 down to Shocky. Damn, everything really goes well for QoR in this round.
Timo just trying to silently creep forward. He has definitely gone for some solo contact, walk into area pushes, and some have certainly gone punished. This one won't be though. Kind of the dark cover window. Allen back sight. Likely going to need to retreat. Does he try to fully commit? Logan is in with him.
Kind of half-hearted really, but Logan was able to find that pick on Timo. So Alum still free to work that side and anchor deeply. TSM have got a big decision to make right about now. Maybe the kill on Darkest makes the math a little bit simpler, but Alum is tucked in the corner here. And frankly, TSM don't have the mechanism to dig him out with. Gimon has to do it the honest way. Atuzi gets his timing.
And the trip in the corner is
nuts.
Yeah, they've been running that a lot. But yeah, Tuzi more than happy to give that up. QoR intending on playing for retake. They have an Overdrive and a Rolling Thunder to get back into this site with. Wow, great decision from TSM though. They want to fight ahead of the ults.
Yeah, no chance to develop a foothold at all. They're still looking for a little bit more. This time though, Alvin a little bit more solitary on that attempt into the backside. Alum runs headfirst into Vora though, holding a further back position on Long, but Tusi and Nerve have already chimed in, and it's Vora up against 3. And they know exactly where he is, because Alum just found in the old-fashioned way. He literally face-checked that part of the map. Vora gets a consolation.
I love the way the QoR played a lot of the retakes, especially those big flank retakes towards A. Those were very cool.
And honestly, like they insisting on anchoring a lot of those. Which
look at
feels
this
kind of risky.
aggression from TSM.
It's never not this guy. And that has allowed Vora to go absolutely hog wild on them. That A main position. He got heads swung real quickly. And as Timo makes sure the TSM have a smoother entrance into this half.
There with 30 seconds left on the clock. They just have to clear out Cubby.
This is more than just one and done for 7. There goes the first. That again was the decoy. Alum takes the aggro with 10 health, and 7 was dead either way. He had to get out of that corner. So ultimately, yes, 1 and done. Nice little fault line there that makes it hard for Vora and Alvin to swing this, but Gimon is tucked in the corner. Never give this guy pick of the litter when it comes to those locations. You will find one that you're not ready for. Ends up being a bit of a messy round in the end here with QoR. Definitely out of time. Logan now just a wrecking ball. Free to go and create whatever chaos he possibly can. We'll hope now just to take the rifle out of the round, but oh lord, they coming. They coming in numbers. Gimond will find a stray bullet that claims Logan.
And 7 eventually has found the Odin in his hands on Haven. Very iconic here in Challengers.
Yeah, I feel like it's just the zeitgeist at the moment. We've seen a ton of it at VCT level. And here, I think, looking back to last year, even before that, definitely a picture for 70. Oh, we're not ready for that one, are we? Allen trying to get into the little cubby. Timo's going to be there. Just a reminder, gun round here for QoR. After a timeout. And so a different look gets thrown at them by TSM. 7 just takes up the mantle of playing this corner spot. Flash for confirmation, gets it. Nerve blinded up down to 49. And the Vultures are circling.
About to have the recon, but there's just no hope. Flank is going to come in, and that should be the end of the round. I mean, QoR do make an adjustment on that A rush to be able to stun the positioning of Alvin. So it was a tiny little change that ended up working out for them.
Ooh, too much to see for Timo. Yeah, he's overstimulated.
I mean, we're just going right back to it. Just time to send it into A off this Rolling Thunder now.
Yeah, clearly don't need to be stored on the ground to be stunned up by that. And this time, Alvin Boy is going to struggle to stay alive on the side after the hit comes in. QoR just banging the drum of the A site. Finally, showing some signs of life and just frankly evening up the game, owing to how they ended that first half. Clean as a whistle. Love to see that. A good chance to build that economy. And the Haven just got a lot more interesting. Now, what's the variation supposed to look like here? Okay, so TSM really want to hold QoR at arm's length there. That is a fault line that stops them in their tracks. Yeah, and an Aldrone to confirm that they've actually pissed off.
They bait out some util. The QoR expect them to be in mid this fast. Not at all.
Spike down mid.
I mean, that's the first time we've seen that from TSM. QoR did it once and actually converted that into a round win. 7 trying to paint the town red. And honestly, damage has already been done. Smoke to mid window. That leaves Tuzi with the unenviable task of scooping up this fight, which is not being watched. I'm on a little late on that line, so he will be allowed to at least think he has a chance of getting into this round, but it's tough. It's not a high odd situation.
TSM are backing off this B site, so perhaps an opportunity for a plant from Tuzi, but...
Yeah. No Alvin means they don't really get to see another site at the same time, so...
It really shouldn't matter, though. Vora has the recon, 7 has a fault line, they have flashes.
It shouldn't matter. Okay, that's something.
Maybe if Logan got back out the way, but Timotino's fast on the trade.
Dark cover's just going to be ignored here. No reason to respect it. You've got 3 players that can run on in. Uzi just steps it. Okay, that's a second. Oh, that was a little too close, I'd suggest. That's the most important spot we need to check. Timo moves back. It's going to be, an overdrive hit through the smoke. Timo respects it though, backs up, gets himself the range he needs, and the Phantom sings out. That was dirty. Okay, another catch here.
We've seen so many Aftershock kills in this series. What is that, though? How does he kill Nerve?
There was a assist from Cypher, so I'm not really sure. But again, there are a ton of things that can, let's say, I mean, if you're in drone or, I don't know. I can't say Gimon was in ultimate because he just wasn't. Maybe he was smoking. But yeah, not sure. Regardless, in this case, Gimon is down by that util, and 7's waiting, sees the spike go loose, and knows that the writing is essentially on the wall here. TSM are going to take us to a map point. Again, this is no one-sided maps here. It's been back and forth. These teams have been throwing haymakers at each other. QoR, a minute 15 in the round already expired, and now stepping up to these trips will be cleared. So now Alvin, 7 can get ready. He didn't have a fault line ready. This was just going to stand here and hope to kill them. It's a tough one, honestly. Vora forced off the site. That's not going well at all. And Alvin Boy is felled. TSM here just want to throw Timotino into the mix, but he's just not been able to get any momentum really generated on this map. Hasn't had to, in fairness, to put TSM 1 round away. But that was a pretty disastrous anchoring endeavor. Every possibility still that we end up with a full-length series. But for now, QoR arranged here on this C site. Just being pretty meticulous about clearing backside. And they even get a recon bolt straight through the smoke. So that's helpful. That slows up TSM a little more.
Well, they've got the recon for this retake. 7 would definitely love to have that fault line back up. What a kill for GMD to find deep on the flank. That's also going to make Darkus very paranoid about watching C-Long behind him.
Okay, is that on TP? Paranoia here to try and slow the defenders down, but the retake's going to come one way or another. Fear for it, run for it, dread for it. It's going to be here. And there it is, TSM. That is a decisive way to take the map that honestly was hanging in the balance on multiple occasions. It's just a great defense side from them after only getting 4 on attack. TSM finally break through. Now it's starting to generate some real momentum across this series off the back of taking away QoR's map pick of Lotus. I've got to be feeling the wind in their sails. And TSM are matching this rotate pretty quickly. It's still, though, in a pinch, going to be tough for 7. A slow warp here or there might make a big difference.
Yeah, he can provide a lot of salt for the rotates to come in. Specifically, that flank from Timotino, if he can catch the right time, and could be the crux of the round win.
Crouch net connects. 7, as the smoke clears, is very vulnerable and out in the open. Tough to take these retakes up, but Gimon is just something a little bit different today, something special for us. As he dives on out, and he finds his 3rd of the round very quickly. Now Nerve Tuzi is pretty obvious, but they're going to be playing, especially as this site starts to get scoped out a bit. And Tuzi looks to take a chance, the timing. But Gimon instead has served up his 4th. And the round goes for TSM.
They have figured out how to get the spike down. It's really going to come down to a limb being in an odd position to see if he can get a timing to get a kill, even things up. 2v2. Okay, that's an even sicker timing, honestly.
Alum has an opportunity to wrap around here. Be the impact player again, like he has so many times this series. Alvin won't correct for
this. Vora covering him, and that's just that extra player difference. Vora wants to light the site. Nerve able to step outside of the recon, though. Definitely a winnable round. It's going to require some grouping up for TSM, but they're going to give that opportunity. On to Gen they go. Have not cleared his position. And now they know. Nerve emerges. Time not on 7's side. And he gets them both anyway. Be studied. Still doing that, though. Black. Okay, sure comes in. Darkest definitely feeling the pinch from that one. Harness Fury from Nerve. Looks like that shot probably onto Timo, but he just takes it. He knows he's safe. But he's forced off the line there, missing that shot. QoR have options. Look where the spike's going. Straight up mid, there's going to be a tripwire that reveals this, though. So can Allen make the difference now? 3 plays for QoR, where they need to be, but they don't have the wherewithal to check the cross. And so the spike goes loose. It's an attack side win rate. They've been able to find success here before.
Cutting through.
Now, some mid control. This has definitely drawn some interest. TSM is sufficiently catnipped. Annihilation coming out here. Vora will be ensconced in the cocoon. But oh, the backstab timing for Timo. And he riddles them with knives. 3 for the Jet. Alum hoping that he can do something here against 7. And he does. Up close and personal. Rips the shot. And now, QoR still have a crack at this. Gimondo still at large. And Alvin has the spike covered in mid.
On top of that, they've got dark cover, still another cage as well. GMD has a paranoia. Going to be a nightmare trying to recover the spike.
Paranoia.
Here's most going to clear. You gotta be quick on that. There's definitely some risk associated with it. Look him on, he's him. He's just him with his Chalamet. What a clutch to come out of the round with.
Easy way to get Timotino posted up on a line like this early in the round. Spots out part of Nerve, and it's just a free kill. Man, the Sage is really bringing a lot of utility to TSM's defense.
You might be onto something here. NBS is...
Oh, and now they're just trying to hit A, and they're getting walled off.
The fact that 7 can trade that is so massive. Now there's no Yoru deep in the site, and another slow orb has devastating impact. And he's hearing all of this, and he knows what's coming his way. But Darkest with a stinger, a little bit too fast to contend with. Alvin might be trapped here. Oh, that's not good. Hit by the dart as well. On the wrong side of the wall, but that's a flick. A Nerve would sooner forget.
Last player standing.
Again, spike to hand for Darkest. I'm going to spam his way out of this situation. Looks like a sonic sensor, though. Caught Timo up, snarled him in place. He'll have to try another option, but he's been heard. Just another shoulder pick. God, he's diligent. Now with 41 points of health, he's got to go for broke. Made use of the tailwind there. Did not stop the plant, though. Darkest is able to convert, and we're in a grab net, folks. We are perma-crouched. We are slap squatting in the middle of the A site.
Yeah, it's definitely time to rotate over to that B site.
Annihilation at the ready. Vora here just tearing strips off of QoR as they're trying to approach, and everybody gets it. Yeah, everybody gets a bit of love. However, that cocoon though. All right, Alvin Boy is devoured ultimately, but Alum is handled. So Yoru out of the game, and he knows. Timo knows. Logan finds a couple of shots there, gives himself away. So now you've got B main control. He's feeling the net. Surround him, and Gimon walks out with confidence. Does his job. I tell you what, the Odin Valley, though, has been through the roof for QoR.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Nerve is just getting a random spam kill.
Timo's got to do the thing with the op. Not a whole lot of fun. He's given himself a better weapon for this situation. And Darkest, another multi-kill round from him. Not quite 4Ks in back-to-back rounds, but enough here.
We're actually getting them those round wins. Tino swings out, gets away.
7 as well has enough information to throw a wall down, but all that does is yield him more of the latter. Now he knows that QoR definitely have a strong presence in mid. So TSM can opt to try and contain this or play back more passively on the B side, but they can get a good logs and CT side crossfire. The Omen is still in play though, so Tuzi, of course, can make use of the smoke as he does here to get them safely through top mid, and Timo doesn't really have a way to do anything about this. Didn't have enough draft, but a little bit harebrained to try and challenge that. So Alam is in boathouse right now. But down, Timo's knife has got some value. He actually just rushes out there from spawn. There's that sonic sensor in the way, but he's able to circumvent it by playing fast, and he's not ready for this anchored position for TSM. Logan sees Timotino leaping down in towards him. And TSM don't mind losing the extraneous player. They will be able to keep this going with 1,600 on 7. Timo, after a great previous round, is getting ready for contact. He's timed as well. The head of Logan just goes flying. And scot-free is able to get away. Tuzi has managed to TP his way over towards that boathouse side. There's a cam still lying in their wake, though, and one that Timo needed to win out. Alvin had no opportunity to get involved. He would try and stay safe, stay tucked, but Alim has the tools to dig him on out. Our drone re-clears, sees Alim out in the open here, proud as a peacock, because QoR have this A-side control. And TSM will need to take a beat before they attempt to wrest it from their hands.
This is really going to come down to whether or not GMD can win this duel against Tuzi. If he loses, this is effectively over.
It seems to be this guy. Darkest falls off Speedway, but Alam is there from boathouse. And that will be enough. 3 kills for the Yoru. Okay. Consummate voyeur is Tuzi here. Now he knows what's coming. However, Timo is pretty quick to the punch. Quicker than Tuzi's able to respond to. He is flashed out, and Timo runs him on down. QoR legitimately going to go pistol round winless.
One enemy remaining.
It's not even close. Brother!
Yeah, that is... And our 20 seconds have passed.
Yep.
Time to go.
And the side isn't much more loosely held as a result of the noise cut. So, what do we do with things along range? We try and get close range. Alum gets on the wrong end of it there. So Logan might indeed just wait for Nerve to join him here. Yeah, they're going to be able to double up and maybe work this from a couple of different angles. The Aldrin, of course, for the Heaven player makes a bit more sense. Unclear at this point what was seen, but we know 7 was spotted. He's hit with the dart. Now we go. There's a rendezvous here for Logan, which actually could be useful. Vora. Oh, okay. We just find a timing. I just love that from 7 playing behind his own wall.
This wall is just so funny.
Oh, man. That is sick. Okay, so confirmation. Logan's still up here. Vora's in a really good spot all of a sudden. And this one is tough for QoR to bounce back from. They lose this round. Logan drops directly into the crosshair, and Vora will simply acquiesce.
Yeah, Timotino was going for a lot of solo plays like this, just contacting, pushing up, and to mixed success. This time is just caught by a Lim who's hungry for more and teleports 2 feet away to safety.
Gonna stuck around, maybe. Grabnet was in play. Oh dear, QoR gets ahead of that annihilation. Vora picked up, and that's gonna be another kill. Sorry, 7. You are lunch for an arachnid. What's Gimon got for us here?
Should be a quick pivot into B. Logan could be in a little bit of trouble, but he does have the teleport still.
Okay, able to get up that line safely here. Nerve revealed by the recon, but there was the TP across the map, and TSM might be thinking, it's time to get out. Oh, Darkest! He's in the perfect spot.
Yeah, I don't know what the idea there was. I mean, I guess to try to pivot back for some kind of crazy A split.
Yeah, well, you see, there are 2 moose inside Gimon, and sometimes the inting one wins out.
One enemy remaining.
There are wolves in Canada as well.
Oh, the wolves? That's unfortunate.
I mean, there's pretty nice timing on that wall from Darkest. Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, short on ideas, but can bring Timo back into the fight. Slow Orb keeps Darkest out of the game. He's stuck in 3 for the time being. Dimonda with the grab net, and Darkest is able to find him amidst the smoke. 7 also going very low from that spam. Still, wall up in front of tree. Eyes definitely have to be in the direction of Heaven right now. And
also look at Timotino. He's on a flank right now coming from Cat. Bro's miles away, but has to go crazy for sure.
Surely. No, they're looking at it. Okay, checked it. Doesn't matter. Darkest down inside. Yet another slow Orb. That is such a nice 1-2. TSM put it together across the map, and that Tino has it all.
Out of my way.
position themselves for the A hit at 45 seconds again. Timotino dashes in and dies again as well.
Annihilation
Immediate
hits
capture.
as well. TSM have the bandwidth to clear this right now. Tuesday down, Alvin. Somebody? No, they just don't have the room to clear that out. Dark cover as well is a bit of a problem. And 7 gets lit there inside that smoke. It's on Gimon. As it's been far too many times this game, he will drop shot through the roof. Nerve again. Odin play has been... Oh dear, there is a gap. Oh yeah, Timo tries to cross there. And that is just a small miscalculation from Alvin that could cost TSM dearly. Might give the score parity back to TSM.
Oh my god.
And they've been down in some of these rounds, but converting this feels impossible. Gimon is in defense side. Spawn! What the heck was that? He can get the spike too! He just earned his ultimate! Unreal! No!
Now he's just waiting it out, hoping that Logan gets over eager and pushes straight into him towards spawn.
I think you just got to go and plan A, right?
Gotta be honest, it feels like Logan has been pretty locked in on this defensive side.
He looked excellent. Got himself a Phantom now as well. Gimon obviously struggles in a fight of that nature. Also, trademark here. Rather, a rendezvous for Logan. Oh, if he gets ahead of this, the barrel's going to show! Can he be quick enough? No!
Oh my god, he had me terrified for a second. Oh my god.
It's the same.
TSM, they've been trying to avoid this B site because Nerve has just been dominating them here with the Odin. Then you have to deal with the Logan as well, but they are just gunning it in there.
Not bad, though. They're able to clear that position from the chamber for what feels like free, and they get out on the side as well. But, oh, that's a spike down! And Timo is dealt with as he tries to make his way up Speedway. Clone shot. Everything is going into the fan. Come on. I mean, he can't be doing it again. All right, here's that dimensional drift now, pushing off of the B side.
Oh, yeah, just straight away. Tons of information right now for
player, I think, is really enlightening. Back to safety. I don't think he's one of the 2 mid players, though.
I think he definitely got enough info to realize that this is currently set up for a B split as things stand.
Trademark got cleared. Oh, Dark is not ready for that. The walk back to Timotino. Oh, the shorty goes to work, but Alum is there.
Spike down, mid.
And Tuzi is able to take the trade for Darkest. And that's core now with the players. The chess pieces on the board. Hoping TSM will be forced to tip the king.
I know exactly where.
And now they're priced into this playthrough tree, but the neural theft is helpful. That's why they're in that direction. He needed a body. Slow orb gonna be collided from Tuzi. Gets back onto the site. Space given. As TSM paid for it pretty dearly. Very low health Alum on the box, but 7 is down. Get him onto the rescue again, surely. This arc is so old and tired, and unfortunately he too will have to succumb. All right, folks, let's do it. 5 of the best here in this lower final. Core outlast TSM on ascent to take us to Corrode.
And they have the B site for free on Corrode. I just want them to take some space towards spawn. Get into that spawn. Take some space.
Alum here ready for the push-up mid, but it's ultimately traded. He's got to be happy enough with that because
That's
that's my
fine.
early
1
warning.
for 1. I like it. I like the positioning right now from Core.
Out in the open, flash into the site, dinged out as well. Recon getting a lot of info. Timo wants to try and push up, but he's hit pretty darn hard. There was even a 0 point that came in midway through. So 3 players suppressed as they try and make this hit. But TSM on the retake, starting to gain some ground. Darkest is done. Done his dash indeed. Haunt there in the way. Here we go. Core with a pistol, surely. But Alvin has made it a 1 versus 1. He and Logan both seeing better days, but Logan knows he can fall back behind this. The Viper wall, useful. And Alvin does not have the correct lineup on the spike. Alvin, no time to get off of it.
30 seconds left.
It's only 30 seconds, and just now Core trying to rush up into A main. There's been a rotate from Timotino towards this A site. I think this is going to be very difficult for Core. They're going to have to pick up the pace. And if Logan goes down here early, might be all she wrote. Well, great first kill.
Yeah, that's the opener. Gimon hit with the paranoia as well. He couldn't do a darn thing about it. Alvin spoiled for choice in terms of targets.
Spike planted.
And TSM, it's the long game for Core. That gets them in onto that A site and allows them to find some success. 7 cashed up enough for a buy in the next, so may look to keep a lid on this economy. Tuzi offers 1 up, and he'll take it.
TSM could make this dangerous with the Bucky, Sheriffs, etc.
Oh, he crashed into it too. Felt like Alvin might have been in a decent position, but we'll pick his advantage. And off we go. Core to the B site. And 7 embedded here, but nothing with a Bucky to work with, so has to hope the game comes to him, and it always tends to. Darkest up on the site, pinged out a little bit low.
Whoa. Wait, there must have been some spam. Yeah, some spam as well.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a Bucky right click do like that much damage, but...
Spike planted.
Slide through from Alum, though. It's only going to be good
that's
for the
aggro.
one.
I think a little too aggro, maybe, but feeling pressured to make something happen. Crucial shot from Logan. That's a stabilizing kill.
Okay, Timo. Damn, man, that value off the Stinger is real. And Gimon comes in. That's under, yeah, I mean, I'd be up to.
Something more exciting, you know, Gandalf, the dragons, etc.
Yeah, you kind of missed out on the spice there, but it's Tolkien. It's a bit of a, you know, meandering tale. Alvin wasting no time. Nothing stately about his gate. Probably just runs him down inside the pit. Or just serve it up to him in this round. Not a great buy, of course, for them, and with a Viper's pit in their way. It's the way the cookie crumbles. 7 rounds of play. Fast push over towards his A side, but the overdrive is shut down, and Tuzi's fortunate there. Able to TP away before that shot would come in, but still, work to be done on the core side. They have some real estate, but when it comes to defending it, it's a tough ask. The Bucky performing much more like you'd expect, an extreme range kill there for Timo.
Was waiting, so they're just baited into that sight line. Man, TSM, they're just feeling info starved. They're wanting to jiggle peek things now as well. Logan is tearing them apart.
He's getting everything he wants across the map, Logan. TSM getting a little bit nervous here. And it's just too quiet for them, apparently.
Alvin's just in trouble. Gets hit with that null command. Doesn't have access to mollies for any level of delay.
Cross map smoke at least will give him a pocket to play in, but he has to show himself there. So the Prowler will spot him out. Onto the site we go. Alum up an elbow here. Alvin's still alive and playing his life perfectly. Alum down. Only 2 left to work with for QoR. And they are getting cut to the quick. 7 is waiting for him. M1 held down for the boys. Logan is something else. Given QoR a decent chance in this round. Now they've been forced to drift across the map here and go over towards B because that's where TSM land. And it is very lightly populated. In fact, it's empty of defenders. Now also, 7's got this cute little spot here where he doesn't want to tuck the corner fully. QoR have to kind of check every angle here. Allen has done so perfectly, but okay, shoulder peeks, doesn't see anything and then commits to it. Still wins out the fight, by the way, which is a little bit insane. And now down to 3 are TSM. Alvin will be smoked up there in tower. Gimon, though, always looking for a timing, and you better believe he's got one. That's the headhunter down.
Darkest. No! Danger for a moment, but I think we're fine, right? There's no way GMG can win this out. No. No. He's paranoid. We're fine. We're fine. Very fast up mid or TSM. Timo, look at this. He's right on Nerve's tail. He catches him.
Yep. That's the map. That's the A-Link play, right? Seen that time and again. And Nerve is the one with the Odin. Big investment in that player. No scan initiator for the later part of the round either. And no duelist to speak of. Alum is out of the game, and Timo is feeling it. Healthy enough at 36 here to swing on this. Never mind. Well, let's hope Alvin can salvage that, and he does. Darkest will fall soon after. And the null command now gets active. This is going to allow TSM to walk up on this B side and make it harder for QoR with their limited controller util.
They've got 2 to anchor.
Tuzi though, oh, nicely done. Deals with Timo here. The overdrive going and everything, but low after that. Snakebite thrown at Link here from mid. And once again, TSM just take the gauntlets off, throw them at QoR, and get their hands dirty in and on this side. Darkest a bright spot for them. The tower controller is going to be there. Vora also could be played off of now. Nicely done by Darkest. They're not too worried about a play through a Link. He's paranoid. Mr. Darkest, he says, well, you goofed up. I'll take it. Traded out instantly, though, and here's TSM now looking to fight in mid. Remember, they've got Timotino so far forward top mid, he could catch people out. The TSM now have access to the B side or even to wrap onto A. The world is their oyster.
Oh, that paranoia connects up to everyone, but Tuzi is caught in the middle of the site with a Guardian.
He got out. That's huge, but Nerve, unfortunately, he's got no one to play off him. Tuzi isn't quite ready and also just can't see the players coming out. That would have been nice to have found a second there as the Omen, but it's on Logan, who doesn't feel incentivized to try and get involved in this round at all. He's still got the main majority of their work ahead of them. They're into B. And they should have a confirmation here. Yeah, there's a suppression on Darkest. In the site, plant stuck, and the post-plant pit you talked about. The ultimates they got available. TSM hoping to leverage them to end the series here. This is rough for QoR. They're going to fight into this pit. Alum has a Phantom in hand and looked pretty darn good with that last round. Is Alvin down? Pit's gone, folks. What a pick to find. Darkest with the spam in, and Alum's now going to step up. Paranoia comes out of the elbow direction. Mon could be a thorn in the side. Sees Alum. No way! Kimon! Is it enough to do it? 7 here, up against 2s. He can back off the side, flash on in there, keep him nice and busy. And this guy's been around long enough now, and he's not going to give it to him for free. QoR capitulates in our 5th map, and TSM secured their berth in our Stage 3 Grand Final. By extension, Winthrop have made it to Ascension.
That was an absolutely that was just an insane last play from GMD.